Hello everyone and welcome to a Battlefield 5 quick start guide. This is made for beginners as well as for veterans of the Battlefield franchise, so I will give you a short overview of the classes and game mechanics, but will also light up some major differences to former Battlefield games. Let's start with the classes. Battlefield 5 comes with 4 different soldier classes: the Assault, the Medic, the Support and the Recon. The Assault is equipped with automatic and semi-automatic rifles for short and mid-range and different gadgets like the Panzerfaust or sticky dynamite to counter vehicles. The Medic class is the one with the fast-firing SMGs, the heals and the syringe to keep the team alive and healthy by throwing med pouches and reviving teammates. To do a revive, simply press X on Xbox or square on PS4. Dead teammates can be identified by the sign above them. Even though you only have limited time to reach and revive your mate, you shouldn't rush out for revives and risk your own life. Always make sure to secure the area before reviving. If the sign above your dead teammate is blinking, he prefers to skip the revive or wants to warn you that there are too many enemies around. But no matter which class you play, you can always revive your dead squad mates with a new body revive. But be careful, because this revive takes much longer and is for this reason more risky than the medic's revive. Note that as a medic you don't have to equip the syringe as a gadget anymore like it was in Battlefield 1. It is always and automatically equipped, just like the repair tool for the Support. Talking about the Support, this is the class with the powerful MMGs, LMGs and shotguns, and the one that will keep your team resupplied by throwing ammo pouches or dropping ammo crates. The ammo pouches will resupply your teammates automatically when you throw them, the crates won't. If you need ammo, you have to interact with the crate to grab your pouch. That's the same with the medic crates and pouches, by the way. And if a vehicle nearby needs a repair, get your repair tool out and go to work. Last but not least, there's the Recon class. As the name says, it's the class for reconnaissance, with its self-loading and bolt-action rifles made for long-range shots and its gadgets like the spotting scope or the spotting flare. One tip for the use of the spotting flare. If you come from Battlefield 1, you might be used to shoot the flare to the ground. Don't do that in Battlefield 5. The flare needs to be shot into the air and will slowly come down on a little parachute while it lights up enemy targets on the minimap. That leads me to the next point, the spotting system. Spotting in Battlefield 5 is not the same as in Battlefield 1 or 4. The spotting button is still the same, but you can't permanently spot enemies anymore and highlight them with a red dot over their heads and as a red dot on the minimap. Spotting in Battlefield 5 is more situational. You can only mark a spot in the landscape where combat is in action or where enemies are fortified. So the times of spamming the spotting button to find hidden enemy soldiers are gone. Only the sniper scope and flare gun can still highlight enemies the old way. Another new mechanic in Battlefield 5 is the fortification system. Fortifications are predefined shapes like sandbag walls, trenches or wooden walls that you can build up with your toolbox. By pressing D-pad down on your controller or T on PC, you get your toolbox out and the available fortifications around you will appear as transparent objectives. Fortifications can be built by every class, but the Support can build twice as fast and much stronger fortifications like tank stops, bridges or stationary weapons. But the most important kind of fortifications are the Resupply Stations. These stations work like bigger ammo or med crates. Just go over to them and interact to grab ammo and heals. You can find 2 of these stations in your base that are already built up. All other ones have to be built in the different objective areas. And just like every other fortification, the resupply stations can be destroyed by bombs, dynamite or tanks. So don't forget to rebuild or repair them if needed. And of course, if there are supply stations for infantry, there must be some for tanks and planes as well. And yes, they exist. And they are the only way to resupply your tank or plane. Once you get into a tank, the supply stations will be visible on the minimap. Just drive close to them and hold LB on Xbox or L1 on PS4 until your tank is fully resupplied. The stations for planes work a little bit different. There are 2 of them on every edge of the map and they are also visible on the minimap. But you only have to fly past them and the ammo will be picked up automatically. Talking about resupply stations, there's one important advice I want to give you, especially when you are a beginner. In Battlefield 5 you will start with little ammunition and your health doesn't fully restore on its own. So always keep in mind to grab ammo every time you can, no matter if it's from a crate, a supply station or from dead enemies. And if you spawn in close to a supply station, let it become second nature to you to go over and get some more bullets before you start into battle. The same with the heals. Every time you spawn in, you will start with one medical pouch stored in your pockets. So if your health drops very low, you should use it to fully recover by pressing D-pad up on your controller. But once your med pouch slot is empty, you should fill it up again by grabbing some heals at your local medic's crate or a supply station. Note that when you are wounded and have an empty pouch slot, you only have to grab one med pouch and it will refill your pocket and heal you. And as I already mentioned, besides the resupply stations and the pouches and crates, there's another way to get ammo and heals by picking them up from killed enemies. So don't forget to loot them if it's safe to do so. You don't even have to interact, just walk past them and your soldier will grab the pouches automatically. Talking about your soldier. In the main menu of Battlefield 5 you will find the company, where you can customize your soldier, your weapon and your vehicle with different skins or attachments. You can also unlock and equip different specializations and choose the loadout for each class. The higher you rank up in the game, the more skins, attachments and specializations are available and of course more weapons and gadgets. But one thing is different in Battlefield 5. All attachments, for example muscle or stock, are only cosmetic items. They don't affect your weapon stats. Only the specializations you unlock and equip in the weapon trees will have an effect, like better hipfire, lower recoil or a bigger ammo clip. When you start to play, the first available weapon of each class is already fully specialized and you have to reach weapon level 4 to reset this and choose your own specializations. Every new weapon you unlock starts without any specializations and you have to unlock them with scrap you earn while playing the game and doing assignments. Assignments are some kind of challenges. There are special assignments and daily assignments available. Special assignments are being unlocked while you rank up and daily assignments change daily, of course. To do the special assignments, you have to choose up to 4 of them from your assignment list and equip them. Last but not least, let me tell you something about squads and reinforcements. When you join a game in Battlefield 5, you will automatically join a squad of up to 4 players. Stick to them and help each other as good as you can by doing heals, resupplies and revives when needed. Working together with your squad will not only help your team to win the game, but will also help you to get more points and to rank up faster. And if you earn enough points with your squad leader will have access to different reinforcements, from supply drops to powerful tanks or a V1 rocket. Working together with your squad is much more important in Battlefield 5 than in every other Battlefield game. And that's all for today. I will upload more guides in the next few days explaining the different game modes, mechanics and classes more precisely. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more Battlefield 5 news, guides and streams. Until then, I am the Catwoman and you are awesome.